It's my birthday, and you are back right here on the Main Street Randyland YouTube channel. And he's doing a special birthday memory here on my channel today. So, you know, what were birthdays? When you were a kid, birthdays were always special. You know, you had, of course, Grandma would come over and, you know, everything was nice and you had your special meal for dinner and the cake. And, you know, my mom and dad were very, very special people. And when I was in grammar school, we had birthday parties where they would invite the entire class to come over and celebrate at the house for birthday. Everybody was invited. We didn't leave anybody out. The whole class would be invited. But one of the memories of holidays and birthdays was always that we sat in the dining room, which we didn't really use in the house. I mean, it was because my mom had her special Thomasville dining room furniture that was, you know, everything had to be just so. That was the one room that we kids weren't allowed to destroy because everything was taken over by us kids. But the Thomasville dining room set had to stay immaculate and untouched and unsoiled, and it was used for Christmas and Thanksgiving and birthday parties. So, I mean, over here is the dining room table from the set. I mean, you see the chair there and the table, and that's the tablecloth. And that table expands so it gets bigger, and you can have two on each side, and of course, either on either end. Kind of goes along with the white couch from the living room because that was part of the dining room collection. But you have to hold on to those memories of birthdays past. You know, like Christmas past, it's birthdays past. So one of the special things about birthdays is not just being with family and the gifts, but you're always honored with the birthday cake because you're the birthday boy, so they bring out the birthday cake. So everybody enjoys cake because it's part of the birthday tradition. So in order to hold on to birthday traditions, what better way to do it than to hold on to birthday cake? This is a matter of saving part of your history. So you will see on the table that we have some of the Randy's birthday cake collection that is still sitting here from birthdays gone by. Now you'll notice that some birthdays were more cake eaten than other birthdays. Like the top one on the right there's really only one large piece of cake that's left. So that was saved. Okay, the one below that has probably double that size. But here you have birthday cakes that are almost in their entirety. So we saved a good portion, and of course if you got on the top you could probably read, it's probably blurred with the expansion of color from the icing, but it would say happy birthday Randy, that's still on it. And probably that cake was saved more because it was chocolate dough. You know, traditionally we always liked the vanilla dough, so probably it was not as desirable to eat as other cakes were. And the other one below it looks like it's a marbleized. It's either half and half because I see the dark dough and I see the light dough. It might have been marbleized. That might have been one of the reasons. It's another one that wasn't eaten in its complete entirety. But of course, they maintain the candles on them. And you see how the color kind of spreads on that top one there in the back. The color has dripped down into the white, and you see the blue. So you must save your traditions. There are birthday cakes that go back many, many decades. I mean, this is only one little section of birthday cakes, and they're piled back there on the dining room table. And, you know, we have some still in the refrigerator. And people, for some odd reason, I really don't understand why, but for some reason, people do not think that they should save their birthday cake too. I mean, isn't it a natural thing? I mean, doesn't everybody save their birthday cake? I mean, it never occurred to me that everybody doesn't do this. This is the normal thing that you should do. After all, it's a part of who you are, part of your experiences. It's a tribute. Yes, we also take pictures of the birthday cake because that's what you typically do at birthdays. You take pictures, but pictures are pictures. But when you have the actual birthday cake from when you were 15 or 10 or even 25 or 35. I mean, think about that. You could do that too. And it's not weird and it's not, ooh. You know, there is precedence for this. My family is basically Italian background, all right? And in the Italian heritage, it was a custom to save a piece of wedding cake in the refrigerator from the wedding. So you go into the old Italian families and, you know, the old Italian families with the spaghetti and the meatballs, you know, in the good old days, and ask if they have a piece of their wedding cake in the refrigerator. The old Italians will have one because they saved it. All those years, it was a tradition. You saved a piece of wedding cake. So why can't you do that with birthday cakes? There's just more of them. Why would birthday cake not simply disintegrate? Here's the trick. You must buy real buttercream cake. Okay, that's the trick. If you buy whipped cream cake, it will be a dairy product that will mold and disintegrate. You cannot save a whipped cream cake. If you buy what they call better cream, they try to fool you. Don't you love this labeling baloney that they do? You look on the thing, and if you don't look closely, you read it as buttercream. But if you look closely, it says better cream. And it's a synthetic. It's not real buttercream. It's some kind of baloney, and it doesn't last. It will disintegrate. You get the real buttercream, and because it's icing, it just emulsifies. It just gets hard. It doesn't mold. It stays in perpetuity, as should be the memories that you have for your birthday. So now you know the secret. Not everybody knows this, but now you can do it too. When it's your birthday, you be sure to ask your baker for real buttercream so that you can save your birthday cake, and then 30 years later, you can show it to your kids and show them and even offer them a taste of the birthday cake. Would you like to try some? Well, it's a little bit far over, and I'm not sharing any with you anyway. I've saved it all these years. You can't have any. You'll have to wait till you come on down and have some birthday cake with me as we celebrate my birthday. So, happy birthday to everyone, including me, for this is a birthday edition as we talk about birthday cakes on the Main Street Randyland YouTube channel. Yay! Birthday cake preservation. There should be a museum just for preserving birthday cakes. Wouldn't that be great? I think so. They could have this on the Cooking Network. Why not? Birthday cake collection. We could have a showcase on the wall. I have some in the refrigerator too from more recent birthdays, like within the last 10 years. They just pile up. It's cool. They even last longer. We'll see you next time. The Main Street Randyland YouTube channel. All the good stuff. Bye, guys.